What's up guys? Hopefully you're all doing well and having a good day. So I thought I would do a little video tonight, talking about something that I think absolutely has to be spoken about. Obviously I wanted to, obviously it kind of relates to the video that I did earlier. So as you know, obviously if you've seen my video I posted earlier on, I was very vocal about people bragging and showing off. I kind of ripped into Sarah Ingham a little bit. She's been bragging and showing off non-stop. Well, it feels like she's been bragging and showing off non-stop about what about what she's brought her kids and God knows what else. At the end of the day, I don't think that anything I said in that video earlier was harsh or was unnecessary. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be all nicey when people are choosing to brag and show off so much at this time of the year. You know, it's a time of the year when so many people are struggling financially and struggling for other reasons. And I'm in no way saying that they are to blame for that. I'm in no way saying it's their fault that people are in the shit situations they're in at this time of year. I'm not in any way saying that. And I don't want people to think that that's what I am trying to say, because it's not. You know, I'm not saying that. You know, I'm not saying that it's their fault. I'm not trying to blame them for this and say that they're the ones in the wrong. I say that it's their fault that people are in the situations they're in. You know, and so I think people might have thought that's what I was trying to say with the video earlier. You know, I was a bit concerned that people might think that I was trying to blame them for the fact that people are in, the shit situations that they're in. But I want to make it clear that I wasn't trying to do that. I wasn't trying to blame them or say that it was their fault that people were in the shit situations that they're in. What I was saying was that she doesn't need to keep, bragging, and showing off every single day, about what she's brought her kids for Christmas. Oh, look, I brought this for my kids, I brought this and I brought that. That's what it is every day. Like, oh, I brought this for my kids, I brought that for my kids. Like, no one gives a damn, what she's brought her kids. Why would anyone care about what she's brought her kids for Christmas? She just needs to, as I said earlier, she just needs to wind her neck in and she just needs to give it a bloody rest with constant bragging. It's every single day, it's constant and it's relentless. Every single day, it feels like she's been bragging every single day since the month started. And I don't feel bad about the fact that I said that, because someone had to say it at the end of the day. Someone had to put them in their place and bring them down a peg. I'm not going to apologise for any of the things I've said, because I don't think I've said anything that I need to apologise about, because I don't think I've said anything that isn't true. As far as I'm concerned, everything that I said in that video earlier and everything I'm saying in this video is true, and it had to be said. She'll say, oh, well, we're not trying to brag and show off, but that's exactly what she is doing. She's the worst one, as I said in the video earlier. She is the worst one for the brag. She is the biggest bragger I have ever seen. There's no one who brags more than she does. I've actually come up with a new name for Sarah. I've decided to rename her Mrs. Bragalot. Because that's what she is. She's Mrs. Bragalot. All she does is brag at every available opportunity. I'm not going to apologise for saying that they're trying to brag and they're trying to show off and they're trying to rub it in people's faces about what they can afford to buy their kids. Because that's basically exactly what they are doing. And it's not hard to see why some people are getting a bit pissed off with it, and some people are, and having a go at them over it. At the end of the day, people have every right to have a go at them for bragging and showing off the way they are. Because there's just no need for it at all. Like, absolutely zero need for it. And it's like, as I said, I just can't stand people who feel the need to brag and show off, especially at this time of the year. I'm in no way saying that they're not allowed to spend their own money or they're not allowed to buy what they want. I'm not saying that, it's not their choice or they're not allowed to buy what they want with their own money. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is they don't need to keep bragging and showing off about what they can afford to buy their kids. Because people don't need to see that. That can be upsetting for people. Seeing people, seeing the likes of Sarah in it, humming on their vlogs every day and bragging about what she's brought her kids. Like, it's just getting ridiculous. It does feel like it's every single day. It feels like she's bragging about what she's brought her kids, and it's just really getting beyond. It's really getting beyond the joke, and it's like I don't know what else to say. I wish there was something positive that I could say, but there isn't. I'm not gonna be. If people say to me that I should have will say to me that I should have a little bit of, that I should have a bit of respect. And I should have a bit more respect for that. But why would I respect someone who constantly chooses to brag and show off about what she's brought her kids? Especially at this time of year, there's no need for that. This time of year is not a time of the year where you want to see people bragging and showing off. As I said, it's a difficult time of year for people, and they don't need to see that. They don't need to see, the likes of Sarah in it bragging and showing off about what she's brought her kids every time they upload a vlog. Which is basically the situation at the moment. It's like every time they upload a vlog, she's bragging and showing off about what she's brought her kids. And I think people are starting to get sick of it. I think people are starting to get fed up with it. It's doing people's heads in, to be honest. They can't blame, they can't expect to not get called out for this. This is just a thing, like, they think that people won't call them out for it, but, how wrong could they be? If she doesn't want to get called out for it, well, tough titties, if she's gonna be called out for it. At the end of the day, it's about time someone called Sarah in the mouth for the way that she's bragging and showing off. It's about time that someone put her in her place and brought her down a peg or two. She needs to be brought down a peg or two. She needs to be put in her place sometimes. It's about time someone, it's about time someone actually said what needs to be said. Some other people might not have the balls to call them out for it, but I bloody well do. I will quite happily call them out when they're choosing to brag and show off, especially at this time of the year. As I said in my video earlier, it's not so much Chris. She's not really the one who, brags and shows off that much. It's Sarah. She is the biggest problem. She is the biggest bragger I have ever seen on the internet. I honestly don't think that there is any person out there who brags or shows off, way more than she does. I mean, you think about the royal family, right? You think about the amount of money the royal family have, which is probably quite a fair amount. Do they brag and show off about it? Nope. Maybe some celebrities do, but most celebrities I've seen, they don't really brag and show off about the money they have. There's a lot of family vloggers out there who don't really brag and show off that badly. I mean, the only ones that I think of that do it a little bit too much is Sarah and them. I mean, I think, obviously, as I said earlier, I think Georgie and Darren Fizz, from the Fizz family, I think they brag and show off a bit, but I don't think they brag and show off to the level that Sarah Ingham does. I don't think anybody brags or shows off to that level that she does. You know, it's her that she brags and shows off to a whole nother to a whole nother level. And it feels like her bragging and showing off has been worse this year than it has been in previous years. I don't think the bragging and showing off from Sarah Ingham has ever been this bad. You know, it has ever been as bad as it is now. It is bad. And it's just, people are getting, as I said, people are getting fed up with it. But they don't want to be seeing that. That's not what Christmas is about. It's not about bragging and showing off. Although Sarah Ingham seems to think it is. Sarah Ingham seems to think that Christmas is just about bragging and showing off about what she's brought her kids. No, it's not about that. She's just an idiot. And she's she's a fat, lazy trollop. Is the way I would describe her. I think fat, lazy trollop describes her very well. And I think the word bitch describes her very well as well. Sarah Ingham is the biggest bragger and the biggest bitch I've ever seen on the internet. As I said, Chris and Sarah, in my earlier video, Chris and Sarah are two very nasty, selfish, greedy people. And they're really showing that very well at this time of the year. They're showing just how greedy and selfish they really are. The Ingham show greed and Chris and Sarah Ingham show greed and selfishness at its very best. They really, really do. This isn't me trying to be harsh. It's just me speaking the truth. They really show greed, selfishness, and pure greed at its very, very best. They are two of the most greedy, selfish people I have ever seen. I would say greedy, selfish, ignorant, nasty, horrible, horrible cretins. Best fits, is the best description that fits them. I don't have a good word to describe Sarah Ingham. Why would I have a good word to describe someone who constantly brags and shows off to the level that she does? Why would I want to have respect for someone like that? That ain't never gonna happen. Well, I ain't never gonna have respect for someone who brags and shows off to the level that she does. It is actually unbelievable. I ain't gonna have people coming at me trying to tell me that she doesn't brag and she doesn't show off. Because that's exactly what she does. She absolutely does do that. And she loves doing that. She can't get enough of it. She can't resist the urge to brag or show off about what she's brought her kids. She can't resist the urge to rub that in people's faces. They love an opportunity. Well, she loves an opportunity to do that. She really, really does. So that's what I have to say, really. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you for another one very soon. I'll see you for another one tomorrow, actually. See you then. Bye-bye. It's not recording.